In a world where everyone's pretending they've got it all figured out, there's a bizarrely effective business advantage hiding in plain sight: actually giving a damn. So I'm Zvi Band, and today we're exploring why genuine concern isn't just for birthday cards and funerals. It can actually be your secret professional superpower. You'll learn why caring openly creates stronger connections than your perfectly crafted LinkedIn profile ever could, and exactly how to express it without sounding like you're auditioning for a Hallmark movie. So imagine this. You are on your 5th Zoom call of the day. Your professional face is firmly in place, despite the fact that your cat just knocked over your coffee and you're secretly mopping up with your sock under the desk. Sound familiar? That's my case. Then the person on the other end says something unexpected. Hey, before we dive into quarterly projections, can we just acknowledge that the world's a bit of a dumpster fire right now? How are you really holding up? Suddenly, you're having a genuine human moment. By the time you get to business, something's shifted. And here's the kicker. You're now twice as likely to go the extra mile for this person. Here's what most of us get rather hilariously wrong. We think professional relationships are built by hiding our humanity under a cape of constant competence. Like we're all just business superheroes who don't occasionally cry in our cars after tough meetings. Spoiler alert, everyone knows that we're faking it. So what's really happening when we drop the act and show genuine concern? Well, first, there's the brain science behind it. Humans bond through shared vulnerability. When everything's chaotic, we're actually more receptive to authentic connection. It's like our brains are desperate for someone to say, hey, are you seeing this mess too? The big misconception is what I call the professional robot syndrome. The bizarre belief that admitting we're human will somehow make people respect us less. Research shows actually the exact opposite. Controlled vulnerability makes people trust you more. Most people either keep up the I'm crushing it facade even as the world crumbles, or trauma dump inappropriately, turning a coffee meeting into an accidental therapy session. The difference is genuine curiosity versus performative concern. Compare these two. Crazy times, right? Anyways, about those TPS reports versus these times are making me rethink everything. What's been on your mind lately? One feels like a bot wrote it. The other feels like a human sent it. I'd prefer you be the human. So here are 5 ways to care authentically without making it weird. Instead of how are you, which everyone answers, fine, even if their house just burned down, try, hey, how are you navigating all of these challenges in our industry lately? Specificity shows you're actually paying attention. You can also start with a small admission of your own humanity. Full disclosure, I'm on my 4th coffee and still recovering from my toddler's 5 a.m. dance party. How's your morning going? This gives them permission to be real too. When someone mentions a challenge, I want you to resist your urge to immediately solve it, or worse, one-up it with your own disaster story. Instead, say, that sounds tough. Tell me more about that. Then, and this is crucial, actually listen instead of mentally just rehearsing what you'll say next. There's also the idea of naming the obvious tension that everyone's feeling, but nobody's mentioning. Is it just me, or is this current political climate making everyone feel like they're in the Hunger Games? Shared relief can often ensue. Then there's the zero agenda message. Send a note with absolutely no business purpose. Something like, honestly, saw this article about sourdough bread fails and I remember your pandemic baking stories. Made me laugh, no need to respond, just thought you'd enjoy. Then resist the urge to add, hey, PS about that proposal. If this feels unnatural, just consider starting small. I want you to choose one person you wouldn't mind having a stronger connection with, preferably someone who isn't evaluating your quarterly performance, and try just one tactic. Here's the counterintuitive truth. When everything's chaotic, our instinct is to put our heads down and focus on surviving. But the real advantage goes to those who do the opposite, who reach out and create moments of genuine human connection. Your next step is actually embarrassingly simple. I want you to pick someone in your network who might be having a rough time and reach out to them with zero agenda beyond genuine interest in their experience. Don't overthink the message. Even, how are you really doing with everything? Beats another, hope you're well. Remember, in a professional world full of people pretending they've got it all figured out, the person who admits they don't and genuinely cares about others who don't either isn't just refreshing, they're unforgettable. Because when chaos hits the fan, we don't remember who sent the most impressive email, we remember who actually saw us as human.